All right, so we are back, and I'm actually just swapped over. I've been using BlueStacks a lot, but where's my actual thing? I just swapped over to Nox player because of just tired of the performance hits. I don't know what BlueStacks did. Where is he? Oh, this is great. We want Kinds. There he is. I don't know what they're like. We made this performance-wise, and I don't know. I don't see the performance out of the out of it at this point. It's one thing to have frame rate drops, but when I'm recording and I'm literally watching me on a decent computer, watching frames go from 60 frames to 10 frames, recording that actually bugs me a lot. So, but yeah, let's get these going. See, we just have the regular stuff, and again, been out just doing the regular stuff farming, so we are almost done with the Slumbering City, which while we're going through, I wanted to kind of just point out and talk about something, especially this is more targeted towards the mid-game to the late-game players, but it still has information for definitely information for new players to kind of keep in mind as you go up, and that's your clear speed of your Astromon. Last night while I was playing, I noticed my Slumbering City clear speed was around 56 seconds, and that was on average. And the reason why I took notice of that and decided to change it, I just realized too, I need to put gems back on my Dark Mona. I had done something, so I changed her gems for somebody else. Anyway, your clear speed matters because if you're going to go out for a long grinding session in this game, you want to be as optimized as possible. Now, again, I'm a very casual player. I usually don't care about that. I like, putting the Astromon out that I like, and just swapping stuff around. I have more fun like that. But in this case, I'm like, it's taken an extra day to get these materials done. And so the reason why I want to bring it up is that the clear speed over a long period of time does end up mattering. And you want to, the way you look at that is your Astromon's attack animations are a big factor to this. You might not pay too much attention to that, but it actually does. That's one of your biggest detriments to your clear time. And I had taken the team from the Aurora Plateau and brought it over to the Slumbering City and noticed my clear time took again 16 seconds, and that adds up over 8 hours, believe it or not. It 100% adds up for a lot of the time that you can save. So my clear time goal, just to put this out there, for any extreme level on the gold bonus stage is 100% around 40 seconds. At 40 seconds, you're kind of at that cusp of Monster Super League, at least where we're at in the game, where we've been at in the game for the past 5 years of clear speed. There really isn't any faster you could go. I've gone down on extreme to like 38 seconds, and this is again on average, but that takes a very specific setup, and it's just, I don't know. There's a lot of things that have to fall into place for those kind of runs. So around 40 seconds, though, is more reasonable. 40 to 41 is more reasonable for your clear time. So you can see where I was like, well, I know I can get down to 40 seconds. Where's my 16-second discrepancy coming from? And this came into two things. It wasn't necessarily attack animations for myself, but it came down to the Astromon that you were fighting, and that is something to keep in mind. While I swap Astromon in and out, while yes, they can clear it, there's still tank Astromon, there's still defenders that you're going to fight, and you need to be able to kind of punch through that health or that defense. And that's where I talk about, again, why you want for Dark Fenrir, to whatever Astromon that you have. So for a lot of new players, I've talked about your Dark Mona. You want to have a companion Astromon that is another attacker to help kind of clean up any Astromon that they can't take care of. And for me, that's turned into my Dark Persephone outside of Dark Mona for what I was doing. And so those two attacks animations are very quick. And so you want to fill those gaps with 2 other Astromon that will help the team out, but can also do quick animations. And so again, that's something to just keep in mind that I wanted to put out there was, if you really want to start optimizing, your clearing speed, one of the things to look at is the Astromon that you're using, and whether or not their attack speed is, or their attack animation is quick. And the way you gauge that, I'll use PvP here as an example. You want to see how long it takes this Astromon to go to either stand still in attack or go from where they're standing over there. So look how fast Fenrir goes up and back to the line. Same thing with Victoria. Watch how fast she throws her spear and comes back to the line. When you hit auto battle, you can clearly see who gets back to this idle animation quicker. So you can use that as a gauge, going forward. And that's not to say that the Astromon isn't, again, viable. You can use whatever Astromon out there. It's just when it comes down to being super optimized, this is some of the stuff that you want to take into consideration when you're building your team of Astromon to go out there and do stuff on. So, but let's bring it back here. Let's throw her out. There we go. You're not really a threat. I'm gonna try and stun you. You're more of a threat in my opinion. Yeah, we punched through that real easily as a defender. She does not have defense gems on. My Hanahime shouldn't have done that much damage to her. So we'll defense down her, and yeah, we got this in the bag. We're just gonna auto that. So yeah, get that out, and we are good to go. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to kind of point out something I had to turn around and actually optimize for a team trying to make the clear time a little bit quicker, just so we could get through some of that stuff. Still need to do the Golem dungeon. And like I said, we're almost done with these, and then we can move on to the Lunar Valley stuff, and then this will be done. And we are halfway there with our super stones on this, so another 9 hours, we'll have that one done. And yeah, so I'm going to leave this here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's dailies.